Hi everybody, how's it going? So first off, I'd like to wish you and your family a Happy New Year and hope that 2018 is going to be a great one for you. So today we'll be reviewing a gift I actually received for Christmas from my son. It's the Benchmade Griptilian 551 drop point straight edge folding knife. This knife's available in other configurations, a serrated blade, tanto, or a sheep's foot type blade, and also with optional G10 handle. I own quite a few lower end knives, you can see. I'm actually more of a gun guy than a knife guy, but I do have some lower end knives here. But I was pleasantly surprised to receive such a great gift for Christmas. So anyway, let's get started. So this knife is in Benchmade's blue class of knives. It's been around for many years and is available in a full size that we have right here, as well as in a mini version. The list price from Benchmade is about $120 in this configuration, but you can purchase this thing on Amazon right now for about $100. So it doesn't come with a sheath or anything. It comes with a little nylon fabric case, some basic instructions, and a little box that has a bit of foam inside. So, as always, I'm always looking for the best value for the money, and I believe this knife kind of hits the mark. Let's start with the dimensions of this drop point version. So, when closed, put it back in the closed position, it's about 4.62 inches. The handle thickness is 0.064 of an inch. So, for the size of the knife, it's got a relatively thick handle. Overall length when it's opened is about 8 inches. The blade length itself is 3.45 inches. And the thickness is 0.115 of an inch. And it weighs just about 4 ounces. So the blade itself is made of 154 cm stainless steel, which is a modification to a 440C stainless that's manufactured by Crucible Industries. So the steel itself contains 3 principal elements: carbon, chromium, and molybdenum. This was developed for tougher industrial grade applications. It's also touted as a very good quality stainless steel capable of holding an edge while being fairly easy to sharpen. So I can tell you that this knife is very sharp out of the box. I was really surprised. There's virtually no blade play at all in this knife. It's also a very light knife, but it's not so light that it feels bad in my hand. The thickness of the handle feels very nice as well. So again, I said it doesn't come with any kind of sheath, but does come with a reversible pocket clip. So in this configuration, it'll only come tip up. So it is reversible. You can remove these screws and you can put the clip on either side, but will always be tip up. Now if you can see here, but the clip is actually raised up a little bit. It's not too slim, so it'll be more friendly to the edge of your pocket in your pants. See if we can get a shot of that. So you'll see in here, it is a raised clip. It doesn't really get in the way, but it will be a lot more friendly to your clothes, and so it won't tear your pants up too bad. So let's talk about the handle a bit more. The handle is made from a glass reinforced nylon that Benchmade calls Grivery, which is really just a fancy name for nylon. It does feel very durable. If you want to spend another $70, you can upgrade it to a G10 handle. But I still think this is a very good value with this nylon handle. The knife does come with some very accentuated texturing on the handle. So if you look at it here, it's got a very aggressive texture on here. So if you're going to use this knife a lot for an extended period of time, you're going to need to wear gloves, or you'll feel the effects of this texture after quite some time. Other reviews I've seen say that if you're going to use this thing for more than 10 minutes at a time, it'll start tearing into your hand a bit, and you're going to feel it the next day. So again, if you're going to use it for a long period of time, gloves are advised. So as I said, it's got some very nice jipping. up here on the top in the steel as well as in the nylon up near the blade. So there's jipping on both sides, again here in the steel and in the plastic and the nylon here. It's also got some jipping on the butt end here on both sides. So this jipping is going to really help when you're closing the knife. So there's several ways to open and close it, but the jipping is going to be very helpful when you're doing that. There's also a hole in the butt end for a paracord lanyard. And this knife has got Benchmade's innovative ambidextrous access lock mechanism that you see here. So this access lock mechanism is ambidextrous. So, and this access type of lock mechanism is very strong. Supposedly it tests up to about 1,000 pounds. It makes opening and closing this knife very easy. It's recessed just enough that it doesn't get in the way, but you can get your thumb and your index finger on it. So this is a pretty nice feature. So let's talk about opening and closing this knife. So this knife is truly designed for one-hand operation. To open the knife, you can use the ambidextrous thumb posts that are, here on each side. Right? So, or you can do the always annoying wrist flick. So this truly is a very nice one-hand operation knife. So remember, don't hold the access lock button down when you're opening the knife because it will bounce back. So you want to only use this to close the knife. So if you do open it and you want to close it, you can one hand close this knife pretty easily. So as I mentioned earlier, this knife is available in an upgraded version now. It's 551-1 for about 180 bucks. This version comes with a CPM, I think 20 CV stainless steel blade, and it does come with G10 fiberglass epoxy laminated handle. So the G10 material is very similar to micarta or the carbon fiber laminates, with G10 being probably the toughest, of the glass fiber resin laminates. So that's really all I can say about this. This knife was extremely sharp right out of the box, so I was very impressed. So anyway, let's go have some fun with this knife for a few minutes, see how she does. There you go. So I guess that's it. In my opinion, this folding knife works flawlessly. It's very smooth deployment, feels great in my hand. It's light, but still feels very well balanced. I'd say it's a perfect everyday EDC carry knife, suited for outdoors as well as tactical use. So I hope you enjoyed this video. As always, please like, subscribe, and leave me a comment below. And again, thanks for watching, and Happy New Year.